on air. 17 years of real talk, real stories, and real Dallas. From the heart of Texas to the ears of the world. This is Dallas on Air.
You're tuning in to Funky Disposition, where menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hope, hot flashes, cold truths, it's a funky ride. Let's talk menopause and take it all in stride.
Hello, welcome to Funky Disposition. And this is your host, Trina Stoker. Menopause moves. So today I would like to thank my guest, Katina Pierce, for coming on. And we will be talking about stomach weight gain. But before I get started, I would always like to thank first God. Without him, I would be nothing. And I'm thanking him for giving me this idea and to be able to come on here and help women, men, and whomever with menopause and all the different moves that it comes with. So, as I said, we have Katina Pierce, and we're going to get her I'm sorry. First, let me let you all know. We are not in the studio today because I was under the weather a little bit, and I didn't want to have a mask on in the studio to be able to talk to you all. So right now we are doing a Zoom, and now I'm going to get Katina Pierce to introduce herself a little bit. I am tongue-tied and jacked up today. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, Katina.
Hey, and I want to thank Trina for having me here today. It's exciting to see your journey. I'm happy for you and proud of you. I'm Katina Pierce. I'm from East Texas. I've been in the DFW area for about 15 years now. And I work just in the medical insurance industry. So I see a lot, and I can tell you all about that. But yep, two children, family and friends are here, and like Trina, I'm going through this crazy thing called menopause.
Yes, and it is crazy. Oh my gosh, it brings us from one end to the other. So we just go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Can you explain the connection between menopause and abdominal weight gain?
What I have seen, it's mainly the hormonal changes, a decrease in the estrogen, and it just shifts all your fat where you don't want it to go, which is the middle, and it just stays there, kind of stores there, just hangs out, having a party, and they don't want to go home. Like, go home.
And we wanted to go home. Go home because, oh my gosh, it sucks, man. Oh, it sucks.
I'm sitting here like, what is going on? That's the main thing, because you don't really know, and nobody really talks about it a lot. And you're just like, what is going on? And then you find out that's what's going on.
Yes. Yeah. When your stomach kind of flat, next day it's like, oh, where does pooch come from?
Right.
Then it's like, oh, well, wait a minute.
Where does extra pooch come from?
Not as a tiger. Oh, vicious man up here.
What is happening?
So what hormone changes during menopause contribute most to belly fat?
Well, not only estrogen levels, but also the metabolism and the muscle mass decreases. So these decreases is just the primary reason. And it just contributes to the belly fat and causes fat to shift from the hips and thighs to the abdominal area. So it's just a little difficult. I know a lot of women want thick thighs, but I'm good on that now. I need to go ahead and get that out the way.
Yes.
It's in the way now.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. I also know that the decline in the estrogen and the increase in testosterone all will make that happen,
Yep.
which uh, ladies, sometimes when you get more testosterone in your body going through this,
Yes.
you increase in the hair under the chin, you'll get
Yes, Lord.
stomach, and so yeah, those things right there, they
Mhm.
really.
And
So,
then, since we don't really just educate each other on it, then you start remember, like, I remember grandmom had them hairs on her chin. I didn't know why she had them hairs on her chin, but I just thought, she had
yeah.
hairs on her. This is why. Because we all probably seen that on grandma. Like, why grandma got them hairs on her chin when we were younger? But nobody told us later on, like, girl, look, this is what happened.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
why we need this education. We need to tell each other what's going on.
yeah, we really didn't know why she had that. We just were like, okay, what's the deal with this, her
This
hair?
this is
And
why them little curly hairs was
gee, Miss Pearly, what's going on? Oh my gosh. So, do you yourself, do you have some of these hairs that like to creep up on you?
Lord have mercy. Yes, and I'm just looking like, what is going on? My next thing to do is once I get this belly fat together, I'm gonna have to just go under the laser. I'm gonna have to just go ahead, just have it taken care of. Cause no matter what I do, it keeps coming back. Hey,
Yes, because during the summer when I was sick, I didn't do no kind of shaving, taking off, no nothing. So by the time I decided to look in the mirror, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I got this whole little beard, little goatee coming on down here, and this we need to erase that, please."
yes, yes. I'm so glad for technology right now because I was like, yeah, that's my next stop. That's my next
My
stop.
gosh, gosh. So is it true that fat tends to redistribute during menopause,
Yes,
and why
yes.
does it settle in the midsection?
Well, the estrogen really just mainly is the one who dictates, okay, well, this gonna go in the middle section. So then when we lose that, it's overcompensating. Now it's sending everything to the middle section, sending everything to the belly, the abdominal. It's just hoarding the fat there in that section. And it's kind of you of course you're gonna have that metabolism is a big factor too, because everything is just like declining. And then when you replace it, it's still fight. It's just a pull and a push. It's just a pull and a push system. So yeah.
Mm. Oh,
Hmm.
that sucks, ladies. Oh my
Hmm.
God. Y'all,
Yes.
this is a touchy subject right here
Right.
because I know a lot of ladies is going through this. So just understand, we have your answers right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How much of this weight gain is hormonal versus lifestyle or aging?
I believe it's mostly, I would say mostly hormonal because of course you're going to have some issues with aging. Yeah, I mean, but it's not as to me it feels like the issues I was having as getting older was just not as pronounced as when I started going into menopause. I was like, "Oh, well, this is more than what was going on before with the brain fog." I didn't really know what was going on with me and I was talking to my sister about it and she was like, "That sounds like just some of the other symptoms menopause that I experienced." And I'm like, girl, why didn't you tell me that like 10 years ago so I would know what's going on? but but yeah, it was just like, okay, well, I would, I know I might get a little slower because you're getting older, or maybe I might, retain something because I ate too much or something. But this was different. It was just a different, bloating, a different weight gain. It was just different. So I knew it was just mostly the hormonals and just kind of getting those back into balance, which can be difficult within itself as well.
Wow. No, I would almost like to think that's a combination because aging itself slows metabolism down
Mhm. That's true.
and both can contribute to weight gain, lifestyle choices. If you don't exercise, if you don't watch what you eat, that can play a significant role in weight gain also. Um, as also with the menopause and you got the hormones and everything. So it could be a little bit of everything mixed together. which
Right.
is
Yeah.
not good, which is
Right. And
not
you
good.
can't really do anything about the aging part. I mean, it is what it is, but you just have to kind of try to control what you can. That's all you can do.
I mean, because we're gonna age,
Mm-hmm.
so all the different things that come with that. I
Yes.
mean,
Yep.
which is menopause that comes
Right.
with age.
Right.
So,
Yep. hmm
so are there certain women more at risk of developing menopause belly than others?
I think so. I would say women who are just more already, maybe probably more overweight, and then when they go through menopause, and it just really accelerates that. I think, yeah, that's going to be a higher risk as getting more belly fat. I believe so. I would think so. Yeah, you're already at a tier to where you're overweight or you're obese, as they like to say. But yeah, I think that's going to contribute to them being at a higher risk.
Oh wow! Do you think it also has something to do with like the genetics, the
Yes,
race?
that too. And so many people love this, it's argument versus, genetics or just your own self. But I believe we get everything from genetics. It just a lot of things come from genetics. And yes, I do believe that for sure. hmm
So, what are the health risks of carrying around more weight in the abdominal area?
It can contribute to so many other health problems. What I like to call the big three: the diabetes and the blood pressure and the heart, chronic heart disease. So yeah, it contributes to just more things happening over a long period of time. It'll contribute to more illnesses, more issues, more problems.
And newsflash, it also can contribute to sleep apnea. Apnea.
Yes, yes. Lord have mercy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
having that weight on you and just
Mm-hmm.
laying on you like that,
Mm-hmm.
it mess with how you sleep.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. And you already having a sleep problem with the menopause, and then you got that going on. You're not gonna ever get no sleep. I don't know what you're gonna do.
No, you're not.
It's like wow.
No, you're not. Gosh. So, how
Mhm.
can we distinguish between normal aging weight gain and hormone related gain?
I think with when you see that some of the symptoms of the hormonal weight gain is like excessive heart growth, like we said, on your body, and then there's increased body fat in the middle, and also muscle weakness. I have a problem with that. I feel all of a sudden I feel like I'm not strong as I was. Like I've lost some kind of strength, and I didn't do
Mm,
anything. It just left. So I feel like okay, I'm not as strong as I was. Seem like I should be able to tote this a little bit longer or
mm.
push this a little bit harder or something. It's like it's just not there. And I think by exercising and doing some weight training, that's basically the only way you can get that back, helping with that.
Wow. See, that sucks. Did y'all also know that
Yeah.
the average weight gain can be 11, 11 pounds a year up to 22 pounds by the
Mhm.
end of transition of menopause?
Well, so maybe I'm almost out because I feel like I'm at 22 pounds. So maybe I'm done. Maybe, it's through with me. That's good news.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Also, the- with your hormonal changes, it may affect the way the body uses sugar and starches. So
Mhm.
you got to be careful with those sugars
Yep.
and starches
Yep.
because the way our body broke it down before
Mhm.
menopause or even in perimenopause,
Mhm.
it's a whole different way how your body breaks it down
Yep.
now. And
Yep.
because it's harder to lose.
Mhm.
Uh, lose
Mhm.
it. There's certain things you're gonna have to do, and we're gonna talk about all that too in a little bit.
Mhm.
But it's best to really get on your exercises. Poor sleep can contribute to weight gain, as we just said,
Mhm.
and uh, genetics, and so all those different things. But definitely You know, we tend to want to have more sugar
Right. Yes,
for
that's the thing.
some reason
Right.
because these
Hmm.
hormones, but
Yes.
we really need to stay away from it, ladies,
It's a
because
fight. Hmm. Yeah. It's a fight. It really is. Because you want it because it's gonna give you some kind of boost or some kind of feel good, and it's just But like you said, it doesn't break down well in the body now. It's having a hard time. Yeah, going through the system. Yeah.
mm. So what dietary habits can help reduce belly fat during menopause?
I think just eating healthier, which means you're going to have to eat more foods that's rich in calcium, and rich in vitamin D. We need those to kind of help with that lead, getting ready to lean into getting rid of some of that body fat.
Okay. Um, lean proteins, I know healthy fats,
Hmm.
plant-based foods,
Hmm.
all those are very helpful. Try to
Yes.
limit yourself from processed food, added
Yes.
sugar, and alcohol, and
Hmm.
also uh, caffeine. Caffeine more
Hmm.
goes to the hot flashes, but
Yes.
as the gaining the weight around the midsection, processed foods, sugars, and alcohols, those are really, really what will work on you. And working on your portion control also helps
Hmm.
a lot.
Hmm. Yes. Yes.
So,
And
what have you
go
to,
ahead. Go ahead.
done to try to make sure that you try to keep your portions and your dietary habits going pretty good?
Yes. Less alcohol, less wine. Because you be wanting wine because you be irritable. So you, you be wanting wine to calm down. So and just cooking more vegetables, which not it's always been pretty good keeping up with that. Cooking more vegetables, eating
Mm,
lean meats. My favorite really is just turkey and chicken. I hardly do a whole lot of beef, but because it just doesn't do that great with my system, and so hardly do a lot of beef. But I do the chicken, salmon. I do that. My daughter loves to cook that, so I eat that when she cooks it. But vegetables, mostly a vegetable medley, is good just to kind of do that. Hmm.
okay, awesome. So, can specific exercises target or reduce belly fat during menopause?
Yes, I think mostly, like I said before, like the strength training, trying to get your muscles back together, and just high intensity, like doing a lot of cardio, like burning calories,
Okay.
concentrating on burning the calories, which of course, again, you're tired because you're fatigued, because you're on menopause. So you don't feel like doing that. And it's always, it's a fight. That's why I say it's just a fight. You're fighting yourself. So you just have to kind of just, encourage yourself to do it. I think once you get started, you can keep going.
Oh my gosh. I know planks, Pilates, yoga. It said that no spot reduction exercises is going to help. You pretty much got to do something that hits everything, and that way it'll really help your body.
Mhm.
Also, I'd like to add that I didn't add. We are not physicians. We are just
Right.
giving our
At
experiences
all.
or to just help people
Right.
and help women to understand what's going on within their body and be able to answer different questions that they have.
Yes.
Because a lot of ladies are going through this, so we just
Mhm.
help.
Yep.
So, are there any supplements or therapies like HRT that help manage or reduce stomach weight?
Yes, and I've seen where the GLP is seem like that's helping people. That's one of the ones I know. One popular one is that Amino is a popular supplement that people use, and also see where people are using the patches now. I haven't tried that, but I see where people are using the patches now, and I don't know exactly how they really work for real. I don't know. I haven't heard anything like anybody say that that's has helped them, but there's a lot of different therapies and supplements that you can try. You have to know your body, and then choose something that you think will help for you. I think is the best you have to do. Do a little research on it and figure out if you want to do, a supplement, a medication, or which one you want to do.
Okay. Also, omega 3s and
Mhm.
probiotics that
Mhm.
goes also.
Yep.
So, man, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
How important is sleep and stress management in controlling menopause weight gain.
As the sleep is important, as a lack of sleep can increase stress hormones like cortisol, and then that will stimulate the fat production. And here we go with more fat coming in, getting stored in the middle, getting a tire in the middle. Then it's like a little cycle. So keep all stress down and keep all sleep up. That's basically it.
Yes, because if you don't sleep, a lot of times people that don't sleep, they'll get up and first thing they want to do is go find a snack or
Mhm.
try to eat. And so
That's
then
fat. Yeah.
that's just adding on to the problem. So,
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
oh gosh. So can you share any myths or misconception people have about menopause stomach gain?
Yeah, I don't think, just menopause is alone is this direct cause of weight gain, but drastically contributes to the changes of how our body stores the fat. I mean, because like we said earlier, sometimes it's a lifestyle change. Like, now all of a sudden you're eating out every day instead of cooking at home. So, of course, it's going to contribute to some kind of weight gain, So it kind of just depends. But I do think menopause, it causes a lot of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it doesn't cause all of it. So that's the myth because a lot of people say, "Oh, you're gonna get big now. You're going through menopause. You're gonna get big." Is one of those misconceptions, or you're gonna lose all your hair or something like that. So yeah,
Right,
everybody's different, and just have to pay attention to your body. Mhm.
right. Because something else they say, you have to accept this. It's just the
Yes.
stomach just big like that. No, you don't have to accept
Mm-mm.
uh,
Mm-mm.
and try to do things to prevent your weight gain around the stomach and prevent just make sure you do the work. That's
Mhm.
pretty much
Mm.
what I'm saying. Make
Yep.
sure you do the work and
Yep.
you can lose it. It might go slowly,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
you can lose it.
Yep.
Another misconception is saying HRT is the only thing that can help. No, it's not. Again,
Right. Mhm.
restricted diet
Right.
uh, and excessive cardio is the
Mhm.
best way to combat mental belly is what they
Right.
call it.
Right. Mhm. Yep. Mm.
But actually, what they don't understand is restrictive diet can backfire, and it actually can slow your metabolism or lead to muscle loss.
Mhm. Mhm.
So people think that you have to do those things, and actually, some of those things are myths. They're not
Mm.
really uh, true. So uh, they also say, what's another myth? That it's not just hormonal change. Uh, it's because of decline in estrogen, slowing
Mhm.
metabolism,
Mhm.
age, increased muscle mass,
Mhm.
lifestyle, and genetics. All that play a significant role.
Right.
So people don't
Yep.
understand these myths out here
Mhm.
and here to try to clear up some of those myths because
Yep.
you
Mhm.
know
And they'll believe it and just keep going on without trying to, do something or change something. So yeah.
right, right. So what advice do you have for women who are frustrated or ashamed of their changing bodies?
Yeah, and I understand, the frustration because, everybody wakes up like, what is going on? Why am I so hot? Why I
Mm,
can't think? Or just what is going on? I think that you just try not to just be ashamed of it. I'm pretty sure most women have a circle they can talk to your friends or family or auntie or whoever you can talk to and just talk to them about like, okay, this is what's going on, what do you think, and just try to figure out, don't be ashamed and don't be just quiet. You
mhm.
can talk to someone about it and get some information about it, even if it's just your doctor. Talk to your doctor about it and they can tell you about what's going on. Like, just try not to be ashamed because when you're ashamed then you're quiet, and so
Yes.
then nothing happens. Nothing goes out, nothing comes in. You're just, so try not to just be ashamed of. It's not anything to be ashamed of. All the women go through this, whether they talked about it or not. It's We all go through some kind of change eventually. So just don't be ashamed about it. Just be, open and just, gather all your sources you need to gather and just get your education of it, and that'll help you.
Wow. And also do self-care.
Mm-hmm.
As she said, have a good support system,
Mm-hmm.
therapy, if you need it, embracing a positive outlook,
Mm-hmm.
focus on your health. So
Mm-hmm.
talk to other women, realize it's a natural transition,
Mm-hmm.
adopt a healthy lifestyle, manage stress, HRT, talk to a doctor, as she said, holistic provider also. You can do acupuncture, focus on positive and have self-compassion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times we are not compassionate to ourselves. We are
You
very
are you're so right. Mm-mm-mm.
we're very hard on ourselves, and you shouldn't be. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's something we don't have to accept, but at the same time, you have to be gentle to yourself. You have to
Mm-hmm.
be,
Yes.
especially during this time, because a lot of things are happening in our body, and we don't understand what's happening.
Mhm.
So this is why we are here to get educated on what's happening with our
Right.
body.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. That's right.
Yeah. What have you tried yourself? Uh,
Myself, let's see. Well, I do the HRT pellets. I do those, and that seems to be very helpful. Very
yeah,
helpful. I didn't want to do the medication, and since it has so many side effects, and I didn't want to do that. I've tried this first, and it has been very helpful. Um, and I also just try to like don't take on too much. My children now they're in college, both of them in college, so I'm able to kind of pull back some of that energy that I used to have to give out to them when they were in school, in
mhm,
high school. I'm able to kind of pull back some of the energy and just look at me, take care of me, see what I need to do today, what's going on with me. And so that has been very helpful. Just kind of pull back and just like you said, doing more self-care has helped. Because that way I can check in with myself and see how do I feel, what do I need, what I need to do, what do I want, instead of just always on the go for who I got to do something for, you know.
right,
Mhm.
right.
Yep.
So you notice since you made those changes, the mental belly, has it decreased some, or is it pretty much still the same?
It
Or
pretty much feels the same, but I feel like I might have lost 1 pound. I feel like maybe that, but it's not getting more. That's I can say that, like 4 ounces maybe, but it's I feel like I might have lost that, but at least it's not, getting bigger. I can say that. I need more cardio. I think that's what I need to do.
continue to get on it.
I need more, I need more cardio. It's hot outside though. Okay, I need more cardio.
They have gyms. You got
Right.
to have the house.
Gyms with air.
Well, they do have gyms with air, yes, of
Right.
course they do.
Right.
We do tend to make up these excuses, man. We can't make up these excuses.
Right. We gonna have any skills because we already irritated. So
Gosh, we got to be on it, ladies. We have to be on it because our health is wealth,
yes.
and a
Yes.
lot of things is not going to get done
Hmm.
unless we keep ourselves together and
Right.
be able to keep the course. So
Yep.
you have to you have to keep yourself up and
Yep.
keeping your brother and changing
Hmm.
your life. That really helps.
That's
So,
it.
and also having peace in your household, that helps a lot too.
That's
And
like the biggest no stressor right there. That's the biggest
man,
no stressor.
yes, yes,
Peace. They're off at college. It's quiet.
yes. I bet it is.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know, because I know these college kids, they still call home and be like, I still need this, I still need that, or whatever. So it's almost like, yeah, you
You're right.
really,
You're right. You're right. They do. They got okay. Well, you're right.
oh my gosh. So, any final tips for staying healthy, strong, and confident through this phase of life?
I think just, learning your body, because it's like a new body you have to learn your body, and then just listen to what your body's saying, and just research and try to figure out what's best for you, your body at this time, in your life. Just do what's best for you. You may have to like say no to some things so you can take care of yourself. You may have to say, well, not today, or not gonna be able to make it, or just whatever it is, just to take care of yourself.
Yeah. I have a bad habit of that. I think I need to be everywhere, and I think I'm
Right.
super.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kind of get yourself tired out, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
out then it's going to sit you down, and it's going to let you know, like, hey,
Right.
to
Mm-hmm.
read,
Yep.
think about life, think
Mm-hmm.
about yourself, think about your body, be more compassionate to yourself,
Right.
and realize that you are going to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
First, God will take care of you, and then
Right.
you going to take care of you. And you have to know that, hey, I need to kind of chill out and take care of
Yeah.
myself, so I
Right.
can get this mental belly gone, and
Yeah.
then everything else, like if you have the hot flashes and whatnot. So yeah,
Right.
that really helps a
Yep.
lot. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It does. You're right.
anything else you want to add to this, Miss Katina?
I think we did a really good job of listing what we wanted to put out there. I don't think I have anything else to add, but just, take care of yourself. Listen to your body. That's one thing that I wish that I had been able to help my mom with. That was, listen to your body and do what's best for what your body needs. And I've learned that just from going through the battle with her health. I've learned
Mhm.
that just listen to your body. Don't just keep going and ignoring it, and just keep going. You
Yeah.
know, acknowledge it and then do something about it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Well, I would like to thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your time. Time is the most important thing that someone can give you, and it was very valuable. And I thank you for your time, because
Yeah.
and whatnot. And you here and you're helping other women and other men
Yeah.
be able to understand this menopause thing. So we so appreciate you for coming on the show.
Thank
So
you.
on our next show, Sunday, August the 17th, we will have Terrelyn Scott Winful, MD. She is a gastroenterologist and a bariatrician. A bariatrician. A So we will have her, and we will also be talking about weight gain and menopause from her perspective, and personally from a doctor view. So she
Yes.
is a real doctor, and
Yes.
she will be sharing her experience and what she sees in her field also. So we can't wait to talk to her. As always, follow us and follow me, follow this whole thing on all different platforms, on all my platforms. We are also on iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon. So follow us on all of those. And we're on YouTube. And right today we're not on YouTube because we're doing Zoom, so it's doing some real wiki wacky stuff. But follow us on there, like, subscribe. And that's pretty much all, y'all. So it's short and sweet. I thank you so much, and be easy.
You tune it in to Funky Disposition, where menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hold